Hey everybody, we are going to talk about area of sectors today. This is our last lesson for the area unit. So today's lesson is very similar to yesterday's, except we are talking about area of a sector. So a sector is a piece of the pie. It's got two sides, the radius of the circle, and then it's all the area between that arc. Okay, so it is a piece of the pie. And a sector always goes back to having a vertex that is the center of the circle. Okay, so we are going to start with a reminder because we're talking about area today. We're going to need to know the area of a circle. So the area of a circle is pi r squared. Except that pi aren't square, they're round, but you know, that's just my cheesy little thing to help you remember that area is pi r squared. And then basically we're going to do the same thing we did yesterday. We're going to look at this arc AB as being a certain percentage of the circle. So we're going to take the measure of that arc AB over 360. And what that tells you, like for this example, we've got 120. Well, 120 over 360 is 1/3. So basically we're looking at 1/3 of the area of the whole circle. And that's going to be equal to the area of our sector. We'll call that, we'll call it A. Even though we've had a lot of A's for, don't mix that up with the apothem. Over the area of the whole circle. So pi r squared. And that's it. The process is going to be the same as yesterday. So remember that this is a measurement in degrees. And today we're talking about this side of our proportion being the measurement in area. Okay, so square yards, square feet, square inches, whatever the unit might be. Okay. So let's try this out. So we're going to do the measure of the arc, 120 degrees over 360 is equal to A, which is the area of that sector, over the total area, pi times the radius squared. And so when we simplify all this, 120 over 360 is 1/3. We're looking for the area of that sector. Remember that piece of the pie here, over 12 squared is 144 pi, and we're going to leave our answers exact. So no rounding again today. And then we're just going to cross multiply and solve for A. 3 times A is 3A. 1 times 144 pi is 144 pi. And 144 divided by 3 is 48 pi. And we're talking area, remember? So that is square yards. So the area of that sector is 48 pi square yards. All right, let's take a look at numbers 2 through 4. So in number 2, our central angle is 270 degrees. The measure of that arc AB is 270 degrees over 360. And that's equal to the area of that sector. Remember, we're finding the area with this bold perimeter, okay? Divided by the area of the whole circle, pi times the radius, 19 yards squared. So we're going to square, let's see, 270 over 360 reduces to 3/4 if you want to reduce it, is equal to A over 19 squared is 361 pi. And we're going to cross multiply. 4 times A is 4A. 3 times 361 is 1,083 pi. And we're going to divide both sides by 4. 1083 divided by 4 is 270.75. I don't like that because we got to put that over pi. So I don't know that this is going to reduce. So we're just going to leave it like that. The area is equal to 1083 pi over 4 square yards. All right, maybe at this point you want to take a look at number 3 and 4 and try them on your own, and then pop back in the video and see how you did. So in number 3, we've got 120 degrees for the central angle over 360 degrees. So we're basically looking for a third again of, we've got our area of that sector, we don't know, over the area of the whole circle. So pi times r squared. And we're going to do, this reduces to 1/3. And this is 81 pi. We're going to cross multiply. 1 times 81 pi is 81 pi. And 3 times a is 3a. We're going to divide by 3, and a is equal to 27 pi square centimeters. All right, let's take a look at number 4. Looky there, we've got 90 degrees over 360, so it's going to be 1/4 of that total area. That is what we are finding. It's equal to the area over pi times the area of the whole circle, so pi times 12 squared. So again, 90 over 360 is 1/4. That's equal to a over 144 pi. When we cross multiply, we get 144 pi is equal to 4 times a. When we divide that by 4, we get 36 pi, and we are in square centimeters. All right, that's it for today, area of a sector. So make sure you check in on KudaWorks, get your homework done. Next week we will be looking at a review and an assessment. So hopefully you know the details of that by now, but make sure you're staying up on top of your work. You guys are doing a great job. Have a great day. We'll talk to you later. Bye.